Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I cover nostalgic, obscure, or otherwise strange content. Today, we're talking about a movie that I guess you could very fairly call it a cult classic. 1988's Killer Klowns from Outer Space. It's about clowns who are killers. I know the name is a little ambiguous, but they're from outer space. And yes, I know that this is one of those movies that's kind of intentionally made to be campy. It's meant to be kind of goofy and silly and all that stuff. But if you're new here, that's what we talk about all the time. Hi, Perry. Come on. Thank you. Oh, hi. Don't knock my lamp. No, don't drink my tea either. I know that this is one of those movies that's made to be campy, but that's what we talk about here on this channel. So, we're going to talk about it today. And apparently my cat is going to talk about it today. Can you please get down? So this movie starts off with the most banger 1980s theme song you've ever heard. Absolute bop. And after checking in with Officer Mooney, he's a very grouchy officer. We see a bunch of kids making out on the edge of a cliff. And before we really get any time to focus any of our attention onto our main two characters, these two guys roll up in an ice cream truck. And their whole thing is they're basically trying to use the ice cream truck to pick up girls.
Ice cream, we brought our goodies here to you.
And then everybody just starts throwing aluminum cans at him.
So you don't want any ice cream?
And the sound of the cans hitting the ground does not match up with them throwing the cans at all. But rest assured that he deserves it, because he scampers back into the car where he and his friend are being very creepy with two girls.
You said we could have all the ice cream we wanted, but you didn't say anything about parking.
Like I said, they're pretty creepy. And then they drive off and people keep throwing aluminum cans at them. How many cans did they have at their disposal? Alright, so back with our main couple. They're chilling out on this not at all silly looking yellow air mattress when a very bright light and a very strong gust of wind coming from an undisclosed location appear, and they see what they think is a shooting star. But here's the thing, it's not a shooting star. The other person that sees it is this old farmer man and his dog, Pooh Bear. Oh, look at Pooh Bear. Look how cute he is, though. And while this farmer guy and his dog walk out to see what actually crash landed, because it's pretty much in his backyard, our main couple decides to drive a few miles to get there themselves.
Well, I'll be greased and fried. You know, there's something kind of peculiar around here.
Yeah, I would say there is something peculiar, because there is not a comet like they thought. There is a circus tent.
How are we supposed to get in and see the show?
I'm sure you see where this is going. You've read the title of the movie. So the aliens just kind of cut a hole in their own spaceship and throw out a net and yoink the guy's dog away. Poor dog. All they left behind was his little red bandana. And his farmer owner, being justifiably very upset,
I'll tear this thing apart with my bare hands!
Grabs onto the spaceship and electrocutes himself. Poor guy. But wait, there's more. Remember how this title didn't say killer spaceships from outer space? It said killer clowns from outer space? Well, let me introduce you to the first clown. So after this inexcusable murder of this guy and his dog, we cut back to the police station where this overly aggressive Officer Mooney is pulling in kids for walking.
We were just walking through the park on the way to the dorm. We had a bottle of wine.
You guys go to the college, right?
You guys go to the college, right? The one singular college.
And it's scum like you that are killing this town.
Come on.
Yeah, so they're really doing the whole good cop, bad cop thing, and by good cop, bad cop, I mean reasonable human being and police brutality enthusiasts, apparently.
Now get in there. Get in there!
Jesus.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to walk from here.
So, our main couple gets to the crash site. Mike, the boyfriend, is doing an offensive impersonation of Native Americans, which, by the way, we had offensive stereotyping of Native Americans in the last movie I covered on this channel. We now have this.
If instinct served chief, correct?
And it's just like, why? It's so easy to not be racist. Could we just stop doing that? Because remember, offensive jokes aren't funny. You're just an asshole. So Mike sees this random circus tent in the middle of the woods, and it's just like, hey, let's go walk in there. Because Mike is the worst. And his girlfriend runs in after him. And so they're walking through this place. They don't really see anything wrong with it. Mike's just continuously being annoying.
Hurry, hurry, step right up. See the Circus Bizarro!
And then they start to put the pieces together, and they realize how weird this place actually is.
This is no fun house.
Side note, I showed this movie to my best friend this morning, and her comment was that this was just like a less good version of the TARDIS. Just the TARDIS repainted, which is pretty accurate.
I don't believe in UFOs. But if they do exist, then we're trapped in one right now.
I don't believe in UFOs, but this is definitely a UFO. So they find these cotton candy body bags with all these dead people in it, and then they really start to lose their shit. So one of the clowns comes out and starts messing with this popcorn machine that, again, my friend pointed out looks like one of those Fisher-Price push-and-play toys. And then before he can shoot them, they just get out of there as fast as they can. But he manages to launch off like this heat-seeking popcorn gun.
Popcorn, why? Popcorn!
Yeah, why popcorn?
Because the clowns, that's why!
That's logic, I guess. And then they tie up a balloon dog and use it to sniff out their scent. God damn it, we're only like not 20 minutes into this movie. So there's a clown chase scene. The clowns are very unpleasant to look at, and then the intense music starts up again as they slowly walk down an abandoned, foggy road. So they run to the cops, and they tell this one guy, hey, we found dead people. And obviously, the grumpy cop does not believe them for a second.
And there was these things, these killer clowns, and they shot popcorn at us. We barely got away.
That's the name of the movie. And what really doesn't help their case is that not only does the grumpy cop not believe them, but the cop that does kind of believe them used to be this girl's ex. Or I guess he currently is her ex, used to be her boyfriend, pre-existing ex, and you know what I mean. Meanwhile, the clowns are running around town doing crazy things like infiltrating a convenience store and putting on weird puppet shows, all in the pursuit of killing people. So, you know, there's that, which sucks.
Oh, no.
Not only are they murderers, but they're just messy. How rude of them. Get the door, it's a death ray. So the two guys do that thing where they're like, we're manly men, so we're gonna drop off this little lady and then go deal with these clowns by ourselves. And she's not happy about that, but she's just kind of, in the end, just like, fine. So they go back to the place where they saw the spaceship, and it's not there. So the cop guy is like, hey, there's no spaceship here, and you're dating my ex? I'm arresting you.
No, I know what I saw. I just can't prove it. My proof is gone.
Yeah, right. Turn around, pal.
And then this one biker smashes this clown's little bike, and he's very upset about it.
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?
He just knocks this guy's head clean off for it. Harsh. I don't like the clown laugh. Although I think this is the most genuinely creepy part of the whole movie for me personally. This one clown is just creepily staring at this kid who's sitting in a restaurant eating with her mom and just like beckoning her outside. Kid, don't do it. Don't go outside with the scary clown. Stranger danger. No.
Back here, young lady. You're not going anywhere till you finish your food.
I mean, that's a fair point, Mom. You should finish your food before you get up from the table. That's not the thing I would be the most concerned about in that moment, but at least she got the kid. But then the cop guy finds glasses wrapped in cotton candy, and he's like, oh, the killer clowns are real. I'm sorry.
That's the stuff.
Meanwhile, the grumpy cop, apparently there's only 2 cops in the entire town. He's just fielding calls from people who are like, yeah, there's mass hysteria and all these violent things happening. And he's just like, pfft, kids.
Stupid kids and their pranks.
Just hangs up on all of them.
Rich little bastards. I'd shoot them all.
What? Oh my god, get a new job. If you can't do your job without being violent, just get a new job. This clown chases down this guy in his car on his little bike, and there's something about the shape of the car and the guy and everything. It just makes me feel like this is like a version of Supernatural where Dean never got to Salem and he just got taken out by a killer clown before he got there. Oof, poor Dean. So as the girlfriend, I forget her name, I'm sorry, I always do this. She gets into the shower, and while that's happening, the little popcorn pieces start crawling around. How did she not notice that? And then in the next scene, we see another clown plant popcorn in a trash can, and then it apparently sprouts more clowns that just kill this guy. Ah yes, stale popcorn and garbage cans. That's what clowns are made of. I feel really bad. There's probably like lots of people out there who are very nice people who are clowns, and everybody just hates on them all the time. Poor people. If you're a nice, non-violent clown, you're fine.
I'll call the state police up in Marlboro. They've got a lab. Maybe somebody up there can tell us what this stuff is.
It's absolutely cotton candy.
It's not cotton candy, that's for sure.
Oh, then what is it? This clown is doing shadow puppets at the bus stop. He's almost as good at it as Jimmy was in Scary Godmother.
Holy shit!
Damn. You know what? I think he's a little bit better than Jimmy was at the shadow puppets. Good for him. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the little bag of popcorn that they have, that they use to grow the clowns and stuff. And you know, when he kills the humans, he turns them into popcorn and then puts them in the bag. So like, is that the same popcorn, or are the clowns just like recycled humans? And it's probably not that deep, but I really wanted you guys to know that these are the things I think about when it's the middle of the night and I'm still working on this video. Okay, bye. And then he yeets out of there as the 2 guys get into a minor car accident.
I want you to call the state police and get help. There are clowns and they are killing people. Over.
Fuck you! Over.
Copy, sir. I'm gonna need you to use your inside voice. Over and out. So Mike runs up to his 2 ice cream truck buddies because when in doubt, these 2 guys are the people that you want to help you stop the impending apocalypse.
Oh, get the truck! What about the girls? Forget about the girls, they eat too much. Well, they didn't pay for the ice cream. So what?
Selfless heroes of the year. And then this clown finally makes his way to the police station and starts messing with the grumpy cop.
For me?
He's not his biggest fan and tries to arrest him, and he goes peaceably at first.
Turn around! God.
Yeah, it's a little hard to use the handcuffs correctly when the person has detachable hands, I guess.
Hey, Officer Mooney, come on, let us out of here.
Yeah, we gonna be here all night or what?
Yeah, we get one phone call, don't we?
Right, I'm gonna call my...
Shut up!
Damn, he didn't even let him have their one phone call? Are they okay?
Get in there.
The way he just waddles into the cell. Beautiful. But then this guy tries to do a police brutality, and the clown is not so happy about that. And he gets promptly killed by the killer clown.
What are you in for?
Yeah, I'd have a list of questions at that point, and that wouldn't even be like top 10, my guys. Oh, let's check in with the girlfriend. Oh, clowns are still growing in her laundry basket. She's probably fine. So other cop gets back. He finds these hilarious footprints leading to the jail cell. And then he finds the 2 kids that were locked up for walking or whatever. He finds them dead in the cotton candy spools. These poor guys had a rough night. They basically got arrested on bogus charges, didn't even get their phone call, and then they get killed by a murder clown? Yikes. Oh, and then this is a horrifying scene. The clown is basically puppeteering the grouchy cop's dead body.
Don't worry, Dave. All we want to do is kill you.
Oof. And then the other cop realizes that if you shoot him in the nose, they die. Useful information to know.
Officer Mooney is dead. I know I saw it. He was killed by one of these things.
Okay, calm down, buddy. Help is on the way.
Don't you dare tell me to calm down. There's murder clowns. My ex is dating some jerk. Very rough night for me. So meanwhile, Mike, the aforementioned Mike, he's cruising around with his ice cream buddies and they're, I guess, warning people about the clowns. It's kind of too late because the clowns are like throwing dead bodies out of apartments and just marching down the street in what looks like a fucked up Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade with all these dead people. But after about 4 hours, girlfriend gets out of the shower, and what do you know? Baby murder clowns. Not good.
Debbie, it's Mike, open up!
Mike?
Oh, Mike, he came back. That was fast.
Debbie!
Oh, her name is Debbie. I got it. But anyway, yeah, not Mike. So they captured Debbie, but they put her in a balloon for reasons. I don't know why they didn't put her in cotton candy like everybody else. But she's still alive in there, so good for her.
Okay, you see this White House right over here? Yeah. Take a right, maybe the left, right here.
That line sounds like he like legitimately said the wrong thing, and they just were like, no, we don't need to do another take. And on that subject, sound mixing is very iffy all throughout this movie. Characters just kind of get quieter and then louder.
It's no shooting star. Looks like,
Circus tent.
And then some stuff just doesn't make any sound. Some stuff makes way too much sound.
what am I talking about?
Sometimes it's not even synced right.
Come on, Rich, we're losing it. Can you go a little bit faster?
So the ice cream truck and the cop car chase the clown car down the street. You don't see that every day.
Come on, we can't lose them. They got Debbie.
Oh, well, that was kind of a delayed reaction to seeing your girlfriend in a balloon.
If you were a clown, where would you hide?
The amusement park.
They lose them, but then they realize, oh, they're clowns. They're gonna go to the carnival. The carnival's closed, but it's still a carnival. Hi. Please go away.
What are you going to do with those pies, boys?
Yes, sir. I've seen this movie all the way through, and I don't think you want to know what they're gonna do with the pies. Ugh, what a way to go.
This is weird. Look at this stuff.
Looks like a wad of melted ice cream.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Oh, it's melted person. That's disgusting. But they make it into this fun house. I believe this is part of the alien ship. And then they kind of throw in some exposition about where the clowns came from.
Maybe they're the ancient astronauts, you know, that came to our planet centuries ago. And our idea of clowns just comes from them.
Okay. I mean, at this point, I've had to throw so much logic out the window. I wasn't sitting here contemplating, like, the logistics of alien clowns. It's okay. Yeah, so these two just immediately get dumped into a ball pit, where we see two girl clowns waiting for them.
Humongous hunga no logongus.
Moving on, the two guys venture further into the spaceship. This is absolutely my favorite part of the entire movie, this clip right here. I could watch that forever. It will make me laugh no matter how bad of a mood I'm in. Yeah, so he starts drinking the human juices with a silly straw. Gross. But they find Debbie, so yay for them.
Just stand back, Mike.
You can't shoot, you can kill her.
Well, just back off, all right?
Yeah, back off, Mike. This dangerous solution that I have is definitely the only solution there is. So there's another clown chase scene. Let's spare a thought right here for all the performers that had to be in the clown suits, because you know it was hot and like hard to move, and it was a whole thing. So props to them. This is really the part of the movie where they're like, hey, we built all these cool sets. Look at all of our sets that we have. It's actually pretty cool. I kind of do like the sets a lot.
Come on, open the door!
Another door.
Oh no!
Come on, Mike!
Another door.
Oh no!
Another door.
Another one. So who comes to the rescue but these two dudes? And then the giant clown comes down, and oh boy, he is horrifying. I mean, they all are, but like, he's so big. absolute unit of a clown.
Let's get out of here, come on. Everyone out of the truck, come on!
Alright, so these three run out. What about these two? Are they getting out? Oh. They're probably fine. Oof. Yeah, they might not be so fine.
Everett, full! Mike, it's too late, bud.
Little too late for that, Mike. Just gotta keep moving.
No, Dave, don't. We can all make it.
We can't, Debbie.
No one listens to Debbie, by the way. Poor Debbie. So cop guy gets left behind while the other two run away. Ooh, hot dog on a stick. And right as he's about to exit the stratosphere in this clown alien ship, he's like, oh, I have a stabby badge. And he uses the badge to stab the clown in the nose and kill him. And he's alive! Good for him!
Wow, what a ride!
And these two are alive? How are they alive?
Well, we hid in the freezer with the ice cream.
How did that work? I mean, good for them. And on that note, the movie's over. Did you like it? This movie is so bizarre. It's a turn your brain off for a little bit kind of movie, you know? I didn't really know what this movie was until I went to Universal Studios for their Halloween Horror Nights thing a couple years back when we could go outside. They had a killer clown scare zone, so all these lovely clowns chased me around the amusement park. Love that for me. So yeah, let me know about your experiences with this movie in the comments down below. Do you like it? Does it drive you nuts? Are you terrified of clowns like my mother and probably will skip this video altogether if so? I don't know why I'm addressing this question to you, but hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, anything and everything you do to support this channel. It means the actual world to me. Every time I get a comment from you guys or anything, a view, a like, it makes me so happy because it means that you guys are there and watching what I make, and I'm so grateful for it. So thank you guys so much. If you're new here and you're a fan of nonsense, maybe consider sticking around because I post nonsense all the time, and ring that bell because, like I've been saying, my upload schedule is as chaotic as I am. And remember, my name is Avery. I'm a YouTuber if you say so, because thanks to you guys, this is technically a YouTube channel. Bye.